Michaela is kind, intelligent, extremely hardworking, and I'm very, very lucky to count her among one of my best friends.
She's a great friend. You're lucky to have Michaela as a friend. She will do anything for you.
I met Michaela when we put an application out for part-time work at the wine store, and she was a quick study.
I met Michaela working for Liquid Art Fine Wines. That woman had perseverance. Well, she still does. She always does. But with Michaela, she had so many things on her plate. I'd walk into her office and there would be logistic papers organized systematically everywhere. So the organization and detail this woman had was mind-blowing.
She came to my restaurant at 12, which was sort of nominally French. And I met her as a customer. And then Michaela ended up working for me, front of house. You know, with Michaela, there's never really a great big need to be her boss, right? Michaela's one of the most self-motivated, self-disciplined, self-driven people that I know. And you know, you don't really have to tell her, I didn't really have to tell her twice to do anything or make sure that something was done, right? You know, she was extraordinarily diligent at work.
You give her a job and she'd get it done. And even if she didn't quite know how to do it, she would figure it out.
I've been lucky to work with Michaela in many different capacities, and it's always safe. Like, she's so reliable, she's such a hard worker. I would say the only stressful thing is you want to make sure that you're meeting her expectations, because you know that she's going to put full effort, full commitment into everything she does.
Michaela is a very rare person in the world of wine, in that no matter what the tasting situation is, you want to taste with Michaela.
Michaela has I don't know if I would exactly call it friendly, but a disarmingly familiar way with people. You know, when she does her seminars or goes to visit important people in the wine business, or gives classes, or deals with people who are, you know, perhaps less knowledgeable or experienced than she is, there's always a wonderfully disarming way of making people feel comfortable.
You know, Michaela, she always looked like she's on top of everything. She's on top of her game, right? She's always well put together, articulate, in control. But the thing is, she's actually very, very clumsy.
Michaela shows you what she has, you know, good sense of humor, bright.
We were doing a seminar at Quench, and I was the one talking, and we had a room full of people, and I don't know why, but I'm talking and Michaela's waiting for her turn, essentially, to explain the next topic, but her hands are moving. But I'm the one talking, your hands are moving, and she basically smashed all of the glasses, and the entire front row is splashed with red wine.
Something that I think a lot of people don't know about Michaela, because she is so professional and so kind, and I think in that she ends up coming off as very humble and calm, but on the more personal side, she is all about having a good time and is so much fun. And I think it's not that you don't know that, but maybe if someone would be surprised to the level of which she just has an absolute joy for life and the little things too, like gardening and cooking and spending time with her friends and family.
I'm not sure if it's funny in the large sense, but it's kind of funny that whenever we travel together, she takes very good care of me in ways that you wouldn't think. For instance, she will finagle me a glass of champagne when I'm sitting at the back of economy class on British Airways. She will get the barista to open the coffee shop an hour and a half early in Davis, California, to make sure I have a good coffee to start the day.
If you're just sitting around and you're sharing a bottle of wine, you want to be with Michaela. You just want to share her company, because she gets it at every single level, every single situation. She knows how to behave and just be thoughtful and fun.
She's just a genuine person, and there's no hidden agenda with her. Calls it like it is.
But also someone who's extremely talented, extremely intelligent, hardworking, courageous, and you know, everything is possible with Michaela.
It's a really nice way of moving through the world.
What is her best quality? Well, her.
that woman can do anything in my eyes.
Michaela's best quality, or what I find really inspiring about Michaela, is sort of how I met her as a student and her as an educator, and as my career has evolved. She's always been a person who's treated me as an equal with great respect, and always finds a way to include everyone as long as they're excited to be there. And I have always very much respected that, and I hope to only emulate that even a little bit as I move forward in my career.
I just want to hopefully have many, many, many more tasting opportunities with my dear, dear friend, Michaela.
Michaela, I love you so much. I am so proud of everything you are, who you become, and cheers to you and everything that you do.